What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for Basement Dig Part 2. If you haven't seen Basement Dig Part 1, I recommend you go back and watch the first one first. But anyway, the first one, I believe, we jackhammered half the basement up and took care of the structural issues, you know what I mean? Making sure that the house doesn't cave in. We put new lolly columns, poured new footings, stuff like that. Now we need to go back, jackhammer the rest, dig the rest of the way down, and then we're going to get a conveyor belt, stick it out a window into a truck, and get rid of all the excess material we don't need. Then we have a little underground plumbing to do, and then we're going to do the concrete prep work, put in a perimeter drain, that kind of stuff, and then we're going to pour a new slab. Should be fun. But first, we're going to go to Home Depot. And we're gonna find some help. So let's go. All right, the amigos. The amigos are starting to spawn. So there was Home Depot opens at 6 a.m. and I noticed there was three guys that were here by 6, and then there's a bunch of other guys that are just spawning up now. So I may go over and kind of walk by the early birds and just kind of look them in their eyes for a minute, and then if that checks out, then maybe offer work. But the problem is there's just like 5 guys over there, so you offer work and then you get bombarded and they all want to go. I need 2 guys, that's it. Yeah, I would say that worked out pretty good. The amigos were a huge help. And actually, we got 2 really good guys, man. Like, you know, clear-eyed, just really, really good hard workers. So they're actually gonna come help us again tomorrow, which would be cool. So yeah. Place is getting there. We're just about done. We gotta just dig some trenches for the the perimeter drain, and then this plumbing needs to be dealt with. I mean, look at the pitch on that. Holy smokes. So that's got to be dropped quite a bit. That's way too much pitch for a 4-inch pipe. So that's what we're gonna try to do is drop that down where it should be, run a pipe over here for the bathroom, so get that lower so we have the pitch to get to the bathroom in the first place, and then the perimeter drain can kind of go all the way around and run right over the plumbing pipes, so nothing runs into each other over here because it's all at different levels. Should be good. So I just dropped off the Amigo. So Monday I was there by myself. I had to load the truck by myself. That sucked. So I begged and pleaded for help. And Tuesday, we had Dos Amigos. And it was nice. I'm not gonna lie. All three of us loading the truck, not so bad. And they both said that they were gonna come back today. And one of them couldn't hang. One of them dropped off. He said he was gonna be here today, but he couldn't hang with the gringo. Hey, it is what it is. At least one of them came back, thank God. And he's actually gonna come back tomorrow again as well, help me finish the digging. And then we can get on to some plumbing. I keep forgetting to turn the GoPro on. It's just like, I'm getting tired. And we're trying to rush because the conveyor belt is a rental and it needs to be gone soon. So once we lose that conveyor belt, it's buckets out the window. So we're trying to like push and just get it done. Yeah. All right, we are done. We're done with the dirt. Conveyor belt is gone. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad that part's over, man. Holy crap. So now we get to do a bit of plumbing. So basically, there's going to be a few rooms built here. So these lolly columns are kind of put in specific locations because there's going to be doorways into these couple of rooms. So right here, there's going to be a laundry room, and there's going to be a wall right here at the bottom of the stairs, and there's going to be a washer and dryer right there. There'll be a sump pump under there, and I believe they're going to go with a wall-mounted water heater right here. I don't know what they're doing for heat, or maybe, oh yeah, they're going with that's right, heat pumps. So no need for boiler. But also there's a bathroom going in right around here somewhere. There's going to be a toilet, sink, and shower. So we need to get some pipes over here in the ground. So first off, we dug up what was here, and that is way too much pitch for a 4-inch pipe. You don't want that. You would think that, you know, more pitch is better, but no. Because, you know, you technically you want the turd to surf on the water and just kind of, yeah. So if the water runs away faster than the turd, then you've got the problem. But this is just too much pitch anyway. And we learned this lesson the last time. I know I mentioned to my boss, you know, we're pouring a new concrete slab. We should get rid of as much cast iron as possible, as much clay as possible, and put PVC before we put down a new slab and a new floor. And in the last job that we did, we had the finished pine flooring down, and then the sewer underneath the floor backed up. It got snaked, it backed up again, it got snaked, it backed up again. So we had to rip the floor up and change. You know, they had to send in a company to try to snake a pipe underneath. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I want no part of that. I told you in the beginning, change the pipe. So that's what we're gonna do here. Very first thing is I'm going to dig this out and go back as far as I can. And then we'll either cut the cast iron and put a 4-band clamp on, or, you know, we might have to do a lead and oakum joint, which I'm hoping we don't have to do, but we might. And that clamp is illegal as well, so yeah. Jimmy the hacker was here for sure, and now we gotta fix it. Let's get started. right, that's the underground. Underground plumbing is in. So basically we tied into that 4-inch line, and there was a clean out over there, but that's going to be a room. This is going to be an electrical closet, so we put the clean out in there. And the T, it's actually a double T, so they could snake up and down if they wanted to. And right here we have the wall marked. This is where the laundry is going to be. So this is the vent, which we have to run them up like this for a test. Coming down the line, we've got the shower. And this is a shower wall right here where we will run the vent up. We got the P-trap in for the shower. Keep running over. And we have the wet vent. So this is the vent for the toilet is this 2-inch branch, which is also the drain for the sink. So it acts as a drain and it acts as a vent for the toilet. And then we got our toilet right there, which that is run up as well. So I'm going to come back here. I think right here. I'll clean out this sand, we'll cut the pipe, and we'll put a cap on it. I don't think we need to worry about this so much, but they're gonna wanna see all that, at least. But, you know, this line, this 4-inch line is live. There's people living upstairs, so we can't really, you know, shut them down. And that's been running for years. The only thing we did was cut in a T. I don't think they're gonna bug you on that, but yeah, we'll cut it, put a cap right there. And I'm gonna run a hose all the way to the highest point, and we'll fill it up right here. And I'll release these caps until water starts coming out of them, and then I'll cap it off until they're all full and there's water pretty much pouring out of the top of this one. And then we'll leave it, see if there's any leaks, and the inspector will come and kind of shake it and see some water splash out, and he'll say, okay, you're all set. And there we go. Just can't do there. All right, this is gonna be a busy week. Do I got dust on my face? Probably. So, plumbing inspector is coming tomorrow to inspect this stuff. We're gonna, get all this sorted, fixed up, a little bit more stone to spread. And while we're waiting, we just opened up this because there's going to be floor to ceiling windows going in right there. So concrete truck is coming on Thursday. It's going to be a late night because we're getting a late truck. It's coming at like noon, so we won't get done spreading until about 3 o'clock, which is usually the time we go home. And then we gotta wait long enough for the concrete to harden up so that we can trowel everything smooth and make sure we don't have to grind concrete after. Be good. But yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So I think I'm going to try to convince the boss to leave this open, just like this. I know he wants to put the windows in, but we're gonna be pouring a concrete slab, and new windows are gonna get splattered. We're gonna have to cover them, but plus we're gonna have this wide open. We can send the bull float straight in here and stand outside. You know, the more room you have for the poles and making things flat, the better. We can kind of work ourselves right from there and just work our way right out. The only problem is I think there's a hose coming in the front window. That's the way the stuff's getting pumped in, so we might have to try to get the bulk of it and then walk the hose back and then just get our feet prints out and come backwards. I mean, I don't see what else to do here. I want to see if I can convince him. Leave that open. It's gonna make the concrete pour so much easier. The mad dash. Concrete truck comes tomorrow. We have to address this little problem. Goes down onto a rock and we need to do something. So we're gonna run a double across, tie all this in so that we can get rid of this, so we can put this foam board in, which I'm not a fan of this stuff. You can see. A little bit of rocking and rolling. Last basement that we did spray foam, and it was nice. But anyways, we're gonna finish putting down this foam board, then we're gonna throw down some plastic, then we're gonna throw down some rebar, and then we're gonna put some bubble wrap around the pipes. And make sure that we like to shoot or paint a line around the perimeter, and then we'll mark a little line around the poles. You know, anywhere we can have a reference mark, so when we're pouring the concrete, we have a line to kind of guide us. And in the beginning, we might have lasers going at one end, you know, just to kind of help us get the main level correct. Let's get it done. right, it is concrete day. And I did stop at Home Depot and tried to find some help. No bueno. Not happening today. And you can see it's pouring out, so this could have, you know, a part to do with why there wasn't many guys there. So there's gonna be 3 of us. And here's the issue. This is a really, really tight alley. I can just barely get the van in here, and I have to drive over the curb to get in here. This is a school right here. Right to the left, this is a big school, and there's literally houses built behind the school. And there's a little side street at the end there. And they're gonna try to pull a concrete truck down that side street and then bring in a concrete pump truck on that street, and then bring the hose all the way down up this street and go through the basement window, and hopefully have enough reach to get all the way across the basement and pour all this concrete. And it's gonna be just 3 of us. It's gonna be a good day. Let's dive in. The calm before the storm. Still waiting on the truck. All bull floated. Getting ready to go on the knee boards.
Looking lovely, don't it, yours?
My part looks good.
You have a lot of holes in your way.
Yeah, I had a lot of obstacles.
There were actually.
This is flat though.
Yeah.
Flat and a good building surface. Well, unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to end part 2. You know, we could have gone and trialed it one more time. We probably could have sat for another 45 minutes, or no, probably another half an hour, and trialed it one more time and got it like smooth as a baby's bottom. But the finished floor that we're putting down, it's a floating finished floor, and it's got like this rubbery foam pad on the bottom, so it really does, it being smooth doesn't really do anything. So we just kind of trialed it twice. Looks pretty good. It's actually probably one of the better pours that we have done. Not too bad. But yeah, all the plumbing's in. Slab is down. We're gonna let it cure. We're gonna let it dry for like 3 days. So we got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're gonna go back there Monday. And we're gonna start, well, first we're gonna clean up the mess. And then we're gonna start some framing. more plumbing, you know, all that good stuff. So stay tuned for part 3. It's coming very soon to YouTube near you. But yeah, make sure you subscribe. Throw me a thumbs up. See you later.